Hello. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Nuskin for honoring me with the opportunity to share my experiences with you today. I'm really honored and I'm very excited now. I'd like to share the experience I have during this 20 minutes. I think it's going to be beneficial to you. Do you believe in prediction? There's a law of prediction that says if you believe, it will come true. So, what's important is that you have to believe in the positive things. Same with me. I was born in a middle-class family. I have 3 siblings. Our parents own a bookstore. And one day, a customer stepped in, and he was a faithful customer to our a usual customer to our bookstore. And he told my parents that the Wednesday child of the family will help the family greatly. And that day, I remember that prediction was engraved in my memory. I believed it from that day on. And when time passed, I studied hard as well as other kids. I'm not very good at studying, but I try hard to make my parents proud. I tried to get a good job, and I finally got a secure job in a public company. I worked there for 5 years. My income wasn't that much. So I'd like to ask you all today, is any one of you do Nuskin because of your vision? It means that you see the opportunity in the business. Do you understand the meaning of passive income? Who are like that? Who enter Nuskin because of your vision? Okay, I was different. I entered Nuskin business because of crisis. Who did business? Who did Nuskin because of crisis? Okay, please raise your hand. Thank you. This turning point is because my parents has a packaging business. One day my father told me that we had 2 million baht debt. And I only earn above 10,000 baht a month. So I felt really desperate. I didn't know how to help my parents pay off the debt. And I didn't have enough money to start a business. I don't have where to start. But luckily, my sister and my brother-in-law helped me to start a small business. I worked for 2 years. I had no experience. I have no guidance. And I went out of business. And the day I went out of business, someone came to me and asked me whether I was interested in Nuskin business. It's possible that you would make 1 million baht. And I listened, and I thought that why not? It's an opportunity. I didn't have nothing for several years, and I could start a business. So I made a decision that day to join Nuskin. And I started my Nuskin business in Chiang Mai. It's in the north of Thailand. It's a very difficult place to do businesses because if you think you have a good business and you start it in Chiang Mai, you will went out of business. It's a very difficult place to start a new business. So the first years that I did Nuskin, I didn't have a lot of customers. And I feel very grateful for my partner in Nuskin business and also a partner in my life. Please give him a big round of applause to my partner. I couldn't have created these slides, and it was him who helped me put up these slides. And I would like to thank him for being by my side, being there for me always when I was in crisis. Have you ever set a goal? I think everyone have set a goal, but I didn't know it well enough how to set a goal. But I know how to in Nuskin. So any one of you have failed have failed a goal, it doesn't matter how many times you fail or you miss a goal. The most important thing is when you miss a goal, you have to learn from that. What kind of lessons can you learn from your failure? At that time, I aimed to become a ruby. A ruby is someone who make 100,000 baht a month. Imagine what kind of work you have to do to earn 100,000 baht a month. And I didn't understand why I couldn't have that kind of income. But nowadays, when I look back, I knew that that day I didn't work enough. I wasn't worth 100,000 baht a month by what I did. But after that, I started working harder, still in the same place. 18 months afterward, I became a blue diamond. Do you believe that Nuskin business is amazing? In only 2 years, you see my necklace, right? And this necklace in the picture is the most valuable thing I had in my life. It's the necklace that my father loved so much that he always wore it with him. But when our family had crisis, he pawned that necklace in order to get enough money to feed the family. And I did Nuskin, and only in 6 months I can recover that necklace for him on his birthday. And I was so proud of this gift I had given to my father. I have recovered the house that was confiscated by the bank and also the cars. I was able to recover everything for my family. And in this picture, I was 8 months pregnant. And there are 2 types of action in Nuskin. One is you work consistently, but not very hard consistently. The second type is that you work so hard consistently. At that time, and in the beginning, I did it casually, consistently. Because I tell myself, I didn't have to work that hard because this is just the beginning. I can just get training and learn. But one day I entered a training and I saw a woman holding a little baby, and I looked into her eye. She was so determined to learn and to work hard. So I would like to thank you all for being there for me when I was still learning. I know that I have the encouragement that you have for me, and many people told me that you can do it. You can do it. I don't know if you feel the same thing in this kind of training, but if you was there in the training, you will feel the encouragement from the training. And after that, after that, when I was 8 months pregnant, I decided to work harder. And in less than a year, I became a team elite. And after I worked that hard for over a period of time, the result is amazing. It's really amazing after you work hard. And I won a reward in Provo, Utah. It's top points. It's the reward they give it to someone whose organization performed the best, 5 best in Nuskin. So I won this award, and after that I am a 4-star team elite platinum. The prizes I got from Nuskin are valuable things because it's a gift that they really want to give to the best distributors. But what I got more is the pride. Everything I have achieved is all above my dreams, what I ever have dreamed of. The dream cruise, the dream trips, and that is the first trip I took my daughter with me. She was only 4 years old, but she was impressed by everything she had. We visited the Versailles Palace in a private tour. Although you have a lot of money, you wouldn't be able to do that. And we have a gala dinner in Versailles Palace. Please give a big round of applause to Nuskin. That is so amazing. I heard Blake Ronnie said once, he said, he wasn't worried whether you become successful in Nuskin because he knew that Nuskin is an efficient, a good enough vehicle that will lead everyone to success. But Blake Ronnie always says that the day you become successful, you have to ask yourself what kind of leader you are, who you are, and if you ask me, I'm so proud of Nuskin. You know what kind of culture we have in Nuskin. I visited Malawi. It's one of the poorest countries in the world, and I saw Nuskin establish a vitamin plant there, and there is no Nuskin sign there, so it was out of heart. Please give a big round of applause to Nuskin once again. So, what is the key factors of Nuskin? I believe 100% in Nuskin business. I joined Nuskin out of one desire. I want to believe in the strategies that have been devised by the Nuskin corporate. I thank C and Vicky who have tried hard to bring a speaker from China who trained us on how to work on the BDM strategy. So we started to believe in this strategy. And believe it or not, there are still many people who didn't want to believe, but I was the first who stepped up to work on this strategy because I knew all along that if I can't do it, I cannot teach my downline to do it. I have to do it first. So every time Nuskin come up with a new strategy, I have to be the first one to learn and make use of that strategy. And in this picture, there are leaders of Southeast Asia. Please give a big round of applause to Nuskin leaders in Southeast Asia. They are all amazing. Those who have lead and create belief in everyone. And this is the stories of my downlines. There are some of them whose parents are so poor, and well, the person tried hard to study and worked as a secretary after graduation, and she wanted to study Chinese in China, and she saved enough money to go to China. But after she came back to China, she became a Chinese interpreter, and she was invited to join Nuskin, but she rejected at first because she said she didn't have time. So I asked her, if you keep saying you don't have time, when are you going to have time? So from that day on, she decided to join Nuskin, and today she believes in Nuskin BDM strategy. It was hard for her to become a Ruby executive, but after BDM strategy, she can become a new star, a star creator, and today she's a new blue diamond. Please give a big round of applause to Goy. There's another story of people in my organization. Yesterday, you heard him talk on the stage already. He said that even drunk men have a dream. And that is, I really like this slogan of his. And he didn't graduate. He's always make his parents worry. But after he met Nuskin, his life has transformed. He joined Nuskin after the BDM strategy was already in place. And in only 6 months, he has generated a lot of income. After only 6 months, he saved up more than 500,000 baht. And in 10 years, he earned more than 1 million baht in Nuskin. And he became an emerald, and after that, a diamond. And today, he's also a new blue diamond. Please give him a big round of applause. He's somewhere here in this room. And the last story I like to share, he was a nurse. She was a nurse. And she worked so hard. She worked so hard that her health began to get poorer. And the day that she met Nuskin, it was in the Nuskin 2.0. And it took her a long time to become a ruby. But after BDM star strategy, what I want to say is you have to believe in BDM strategy. After she make use of this BDM strategy, she became a blue diamond, and today she's a new blue diamond. Please give her a big round of applause as well. So BDM strategy really works. Some of you may think it's so difficult, it's impossible, but the leaders in Thailand, they have set examples from the very beginnings, and this is the 4 accounts of leaders in Thailand that have shown us that it was possible. It is possible. Why do you have to achieve good position when you are pregnant? It always happened to me like this. I achieve good position when I'm pregnant, but I have to say pregnant women are not disabled. You can still work when you're pregnant. And in the second year, I won the Star Challenge again. What I like to tell you is this. Look at this. On the second year, there are more people who have won Star Challenge, right? And in these 9 accounts, 5 of them are under my organization. 9 of those who won the Star Challenge, 5 of them are in my organization. So please give them a big round of applause. Don't give me a big round of applause. It was their decisions to make this come true, make this possible. So for myself, I became Team Elite Platinum 2 stars. And I think the past year, there were only 8 accounts who have achieved 2 stars, and 7 of them are all Chinese. I was the only Thai person, the only person from Southeast Asia who achieved that status. So it's something that I'm really proud of. I would like to thank Nuskin, all the corporate management, who taught me the meaning of family. If you understand the word family, you are in this room, you feel the love of a family, of Nuskin family, from your uplines, from Nuskin leaders from all around the world, and also from this region. I would like to thank Melissa. I know you worked so hard to make us, every one of us in this region, grow and reach the target 1B. So please give Melissa a big round of applause. The most important thing is, if you believe and if you already have a good strategy from Nuskin company like this, if you don't take action, what is the result? You know what the result would be. If you do little, what is the result? You know, right? If you do massively, you take massive action, what is the result? Do you know that? Nuskin business is like you're taking a basketball and bounce it against the wall, and the ball will bounce back. If you exert little energy, the ball will bounce back weakly. But if you give it your all, the ball will bounce back strong and very fast. So you have to believe, you have to align yourself with the company's strategy. And I really love this picture. My parents are over 60 years old. I'd like to thank Nuskin for the Star Cruise, the trip, the EU cruise trip. And my parents were so happy. It was their first time on a cruise like this. And if you look at this picture, my mother was in a swimming pool. She didn't know how to swim. The first day I took her to buy a swimsuit, she giggled a lot. She laughed so hard. She didn't imagine that the first time she wear a swimsuit was when she is 60 years old. And it's a 60 years old who swim in a world-class cruise. So she was so happy. Lastly, I like to tell you that you should You don't have to look further. You just have to believe in your upline. You have to believe in the system. You have to believe in the company strategy. Don't ask why and how. Just ask yourself, why are you doing this for? Thank you and goodbye.